'cause I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, and welcome to another client tutorial. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this really pretty like purpley mauve glam on my gorgeous model Stephanie. So starting off, I did fill in her brows with Benefit brow products, and then I moved right on to primer. I used the Plouise Rumor 1 and 2, I believe, as the primer. And then I'm going to be using majority shadows from the Makeup with Jaw Clientele palette by BPerfect Cosmetics, and I just used pretty much all the blush and plummy tones in that palette. So I started off with a light blush, and then I just kind of worked my way into darker tones little by little, just to deepen the look up. Here I'm just taking a really dark chocolatey brown, again to deepen this look up and make it a little bit more smoky, and I'm just using a smaller blending brush for some more precision. And now I'm just taking a little bit of my micellar water on a cotton pad, and I'm just going to clean up underneath the eyes and make the edge of the shadow a little bit sharper. Moving on to the lid, I'm taking my Anastasia concealer brush, and I'm just going to pack on the NYX glitter primer on the lid so my eyeshadow really has something to stick and adhere to. I'm using the Cosette Beauty, one of their like really shimmery shadows. I don't remember the name. If I can remember, I will list it in the description box, but I really would recommend checking out Cosette Beauty if you really like a shimmery lid color. They have some really beautiful shades that are super pigmented. Then I went back in with the pigment or the glitter primer, and I just applied that on top of the eyeshadow, and then I'm applying the BPerfect Cosmetics and Makeup with Jaw glitter in the shade I forget but again I will list it down below. It's the pink glitter that came in her set of glitters that she was selling with her palette when it came out. But any type of like pink or silvery glitter would work for this. Now I'm just going in with my Inglot number 77 gel liner, and I'm just working on a wing. So I then took a black/brown eyeshadow just to smoke it out, and yeah, just make it a little bit more of a smoky wing rather than super precise. And then going in with foundation, I'm using the Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation. I do like this foundation. It's not my favorite, but it is a very good foundation, and it photographs really nicely. I will say her face looked a lot lighter on camera than it did in person. I think it was just the lighting, but I also knew I was going in with a pretty heavy cream contour, which always adds a lot of color and depth to the face. So when you are going to be going in with a pretty heavy cream contour, I do recommend maybe going like half a shade lighter than normal, because you don't want all of a sudden when you blend it all out, you don't want the foundation to look so much darker than the next. So anyway, going in with the Dose of Colors concealer after I've contoured the face, and I really love that concealer. I don't remember the shade that I used. I just kind of mix a couple together to get the perfect shade. Sometimes I like to mix like two shades together, and then I'm just blending that out with a mini little beauty blender. I'm just setting underneath the eyes. I believe I was using the ABH translucent powder or the Huda baking powder in Sugar Cookie. I usually go in between those two powders. Those are the two that I have in my kit right now. I didn't let it sit super long. I pretty much only left it on for like 2 minutes or so, and then I dusted it away. It really depends on, you know, the look that I'm going for. Sometimes I'll let the bake sit. Sometimes I'll only leave it on for a little while and just dust it away. And then to set the perimeter over the face, I don't believe I got it on camera, but I did use the MAC MSF in medium tan, I believe. And then I used Hoola Bronzer to set the contour, and then I used a Morphe blush from their blush palette to apply some blush. And then I'm just highlighting the face with the Dior Backstage highlighter. I just mixed the top two colors in that quad, if you have it. And then George decided to hop on camera. He really wanted to be on her lap. Thank God she was a dog person. But yeah, George loves people. Now moving on to the lower lash line, I'm just taking one of the darker plummy colors that I use on the lid, and I'm just applying that on the lower lash line, and then I'm blending that out with one of the lighter blush shades with a pencil brush. For the inner corner, I used another Cosette Beauty eyeshadow. Again, I will list it down below, and then I just applied some black liner on the waterline and applied some Mink false lashes. For lips, I used the Morphe Bite Lip liner, which is one of my go-tos. Then I used Colourpop Aquarius liquid lip, which is another go-to. It's a really nice pinky nude. And then I topped it with some gloss. Now I'm just setting everything in place with the Smashbox setting spray, and that's it. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, if you want to see more client tutorials, and of course tutorials on myself, vlogs, all of that stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.